Having a 100% win rate strategy without getting your directional bias right, you'll get it all wrong. All wrong. Imagine coming into a chart, you don't know where the direction of the market will be going for today, and you are trading. Even if your strategy is you're having a 100% win rate strategy, you get it all wrong. Why? Because you won't know where the market is going to. Now let's just go to the chart. Let me show you something. A lot of people tend to focus on this past data of what had happened here to get your directional bias. Meanwhile, what you'll be trading today might not even be more than just this. Just this. You don't have anything to do with this when you're looking for a directional bias. Your major focus is meant to be this side of the market, this side alone of the market. You have nothing to do with this side. Fine, you can use it to just get a whole clearer picture to see what is happening in the market. For instance, if I was to come into this chart today and I want to trade, I'll be like, okay, where are we? Are we bullish or bearish? On the daily time frame, I'll see this as what? Liquidity. Then just call it inducement. Let's delete this. And I'll call this swing wise, we are bullish. Then I'll be like, okay, this was what? A break of structure. After that, what I'll be looking for here, a point of interest. One, we have a breaker block here that the market is currently in, and we have an order block that the market is currently in. According to the rule, which point of interest are we picking first? Is it this or is it this? That is where a lot of traders still making mistakes. They don't know which of the point of interest that they would pick. Are they using this? They don't know, or they are using this. They don't know. But this is the main point of interest they are meant to use here. Why? Because the inducement is above it, and you pick what? The point of interest closest to the liquidity, which is the inducement. Then what next? We have getting what? A rough copy of what we are heading for today. I'm not trading from the daily time frame. I'm just using it to get that, okay, it's likely we are going to be bullish today. So from the daily time frame, we can head down to what? The 4-hour time frame. Then we what? Now you are seeing the way we are jumping from a time frame to another. Then we have another what? Clearer picture of what is happening. Now here on the 4-hour time frame, we'll be like, okay, we tap into the daily breaker block. We had what? A market structure shift. Then after a market structure shift, we had this inducement. Possibly this could be what? An order block on the 4-hour. Are you seeing it? More like a refined entry. I'll be like, okay, the 4-hour is looking bullish. You understand? The 4-hour is looking what? Bullish. From this place, this angle here, when I start what? Okay, let's assume we woke up around here. Here, we'll be like, okay, we want to try and trade it, but I wouldn't just trade from this place. A lot of people will just come, putting their stop loss targets. Number one, it will make your stop loss very, very big, and your risk to reward will be very poor, and in the long run you won't be profitable. So what you're supposed to do, you delete this. You go to, if you want to you need to know time frame alignment. So from there you can head down to the 15 minutes. Now let's go to 15 minutes. Let's just focus on this area. You see, we have cleared out a lot of noise, and this is what you do repeatedly every day. Every day. That is what, if you know your storyline, let's head to 15 minutes and let's see what's happening in 15 minutes. Sorry guys, my network is bad. Now, what do we notice here? The only indicator I'm using is the time frame indicator. In case you want to use it, it is Lux Algo, ISTQ zone. I just love using it to know when sections are opening. Now, what happened? Just watch this. Market came down. Market came down. What do we have here? We have a what? A market structure shift over here. Over here. Why are we picking this market structure shift? Market structure shift have been happening for a very long time, but we didn't pick it. But why did we focus on this particular one? We focus on this particular market structure shift because it happened inside of this our 4-hour order block. I hope we are getting it right. It happened inside our 4-hour order block. What are we going to look for next? We look for our inducement. And where is our inducement? We get our inducement after the market structure shift, blah 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 and blah. So we know, okay, this is what our inducement here. You just don't need to make it complicated, and you need to make it very easy. These are just the things you need to look for every day, and it makes your life much more easier. You understand? So from there, after getting your investment, what's next? You look for your what point of interest, and this is another order block here. Another order block. Simple. You said it. Then what? Based on your appetite, knowing where the 4 hour is going, you enter from this place. You can just enter. You target the 4 hour high, but you just give some space. I advise people to like times two of whatever you are risking. Try to give it space, and you target the 4 hour what high back. Then boom, you're having a 1 to 13. Do we understand? Let's say okay, we missed this trade. If we had missed this trade, good and fine. Guys, I'm very sorry about the network issue. My phone is, I guess I have to change this tablet. Okay, let's just say okay, we missed that particular trade. Now that we know that we are bullish, what are we looking for? We are looking for a what? A double break of structure. Do we understand? Now we had a what? A valid double break of structure over here. We're having a double break of structure over here. Then after that, what comes next? We know that okay, the market structure occurred after here, and now we are no longer looking for a market structure shift here. Since the market structure occurred over here, we know that okay, we are bullish and we are heading to this axis, the 4 hour zone. That's what we are targeting. I was looking at a lot of people were saying GPUSD was bearish, but I was just smiling and I was saying no, 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 no. GBPUSD is very much bullish. Now tapping into the 4 hour order block, you see this is the order block here. We had a market structure shift. You can come here to the line chart to have a clearer view. Line chart also helps for you in getting your clearer view. You understand? So you see it here. We had this is it here. We had this is our proper inducement, and this was our what proper market structure shift. So if you are using them line chart, it helps a lot to just clear out some noise. So that's it. Now I'll show you how to get other trades. Now we had a what market structure shift indicating that we are bullish. You can target here for your first take profit and leave your runners there, because anything can happen in the market, especially I don't know, but if your bias is wrong 100% of the time, your strategy will get you correct, except you just pick probably the wrong POI, and market will still tend to go in your direction. And trust me, you need to have a lot of patience. Like today, I took a loss on Euro USD. Why? Because I didn't have a lot of, I was not having patience. I was just like, no, no, this thing is bullish. I just gotta enter. I just gotta enter, and I entered. Instead of me waiting, the market took me out and went in my direction. So that's what I'm just trying to say. You need to have patience. Now looking at this place here, we have break of structure one, break of structure two. After that break of structure, what can we see? We see a pullback. We mark that pullback as what? As our inducement. Guys, I'm really sorry about this. As our inducement. And what did I say in the beginning? We pick the closest point of interest, right? As our what? This is it. But it should be unmitigated. Now we pick this place. This is our second entry. Can you see how easy it makes you? And you just keep on buying and you avoid. If I say I want to sell, sell will surely happen, but it is in a very, very short period of time that sell is going to happen. It won't. You target the same thing. Stop loss, just be net. I'm coming. Stop loss. My network is really bad. Stop loss, just be net. You understand? Let me just leave it like this. Stop loss, just be net, just below your order block. That is higher. Just meant please, and you can still get another one again. Let's say you wake up again tomorrow. This was yesterday. This was the day before yesterday. So if I wanted to trade yesterday, knowing this was my PY, I could sell down. I need to I'm coming, guys.